Hello, friends. One of the most common things I hear is that I'd like to start something new, but I am just too old. Today, I'm here to challenge that because I found that at my age, AI is a creative bridge for those of us who have a lifetime of stories to tell. Whether you've always wanted to write, paint, or compose music, your second act starts today. I'm going to show you how. It's not about learning a lot of tech tools. It's about opening up and creating that flow. Hi, I'm Ife Grady, and welcome to Ageless AI Collective, where we use AI for building, caring, creating, and living. Today, we're talking about creating. Subscribe, like, and share if you like this type of information. Let's get to it. Today, I'm talking about flexing or expanding our creativity. I'm going to walk you through three areas where this shows up: music, art, and writing. Not to teach everything, but to help you see what's possible. First thing we're going to get out the way is that creativity is not talent. Many people think that creativity is about talent or skill or whether you're good at something. But creativity is really about expression. Expression doesn't expire. Expression does not have an expiration date. And AI can expand your creativity. And this is where AI becomes interesting, not as something that replaces your creativity, but something that can expand it, give it shape, and help you explore what you may not have tried or what you have tried earlier and you want to expand on. Creativity becomes even more important as we get older. It keeps the mind active, supports emotional well-being, and gives us a way to express everything we've lived and learned. It's not about being good at something. It's about staying connected to yourself. Let's start with music. If there's even a small part of you that has ever wanted to play music or come back to it, this is easier and more accessible than it's ever been. And you can learn step by step at your own pace. So you can expand what you started or start something new. In Udio, you can praise your lyrics, choose a style, and in seconds, you have a song. It's an emotional experience to hear your own words sung back to you. So, in order to demonstrate, I had ChatGPT write a poem for me, and I uploaded it to Udio. Let's check it out. Got this funky, it hacks my soul. In every heart, you make me whole. We grew together, feeling alive. Every step I love. Let's move in time with you by my side. We're in our pride, we're in our See what I did there? I had ChatGPT create some lyrics. I uploaded those lyrics to Udio and it created what you heard. Kind of magical, huh? It had kind of a Boys to Men kind of vibe to it. You can learn step by step at your own pace and even create your own sound. Might be fun to follow that curiosity a little further, though, right? There are a couple of tools that you may want to use. Simply Piano, Musician, Suno AI, Art. Maybe for you it's visual. You have a visual sense that you want to expand or explore. You want to draw something, design something, create something that you can see. Even if you've always said, I can't draw, there are now tools that help you learn and even collaborate with your ideas. And here we are in art. And I am going to paste a description of my backyard when I was in Queens. Nostalgic, realistic watercolor painting of 1960s suburban backyard in Queens, New York. And I want to see what the art piece will look like with this description. Oh, how charming, vivid that is. I described a memory of my backyard in Queens where I grew up and described it in as much detail as I could remember. And instantly, there was a picture. I can modify, enhance it, the image, but it's definitely a starting point. I like it. A few tools that can help you: Procreate, Sketchbook, Midjourney. These are just a few resources you can explore. It's writing. It's words. That's how you express yourself. Stories, experiences, things that you've lived, things you've thought about writing down. AI can help you shape that, organize it, or even expand it if you wanted to. And now, in the writing segment, instead of staring at a blank screen, I'm going to ask it for some help. And I'm going to put in, help me create a vivid sensory memory of my grandmother's Brooklyn kitchen. And I put in some details, the 70s, she's cooking collard greens, frying fish, there's some gospel sounds, etc. And I'm just looking for a little starter here. So I'm saying write it in a way that feels personal, reflective, and immersive. Let's see what it comes up with. Wow, I love it. The kitchen always felt like it was breathing. Near the oven, the cornbread was rising and the scent of it warm, yellow, just a little sweet, cut through everything like a promise. The fish frying came later, sharp, immediate, impossible to ignore. Beautiful. Inside, the gospel music floated steady and sure. That is beautiful. And that certainly gives me something to start with if I'm creating a memory of my grandmother's kitchen in Brooklyn. I can edit, pull some things, change whatever I need to change, but it gives me something to start with. So if you're looking at a memoir or wanting to recreate a memory, AI can help you do that. Won't substitute for your thoughts because you see I put in some details about my grandmother and her kitchen, but it will definitely help you frame them. That was an instant solution to the blank page. With a few words describing my senses and observation of my grandmother's kitchen, I got a rich sensory tapestry, bringing my sensory experience to life. I can use whatever portions I want to use or not. The choice is up to me. What happens now? Some tools that can help you with that would be ChatGPT, Sudowrite, Novel AI. These are just a few of the tools that you can explore to expand your creativity. So, you're not too late to create something big, but you're also not too late to create something small, something personal, something that is meaningful to you, and something that helps you express more of who you are. I know I've shown a lot of whiz bang stuff today, but you can also learn how to play an instrument, read music, paint, and write at your own pace. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'll see you next week.